guys. I know it's been a minute since I have been live. I've been busy, but we are live yet again. Let's see who will be first in stream. I was off the grind for a little bit. I think honestly, I think I haven't streamed since Saturday, and it's Thursday by now. Can we get to the 30-second mark with no one in stream, or let's see? Let's see if somebody will be in stream under 30 seconds. Let's go, Spiral Honeycomb. You are first in stream. Manface is second. What's up, Manface? Bonjour to you too. Both of you are here within the 30 seconds. That is amazing. Kadia, what's up? Kadia said, hey, how's your day going? My day is going absolutely amazing. Sorry, I have not been streaming lately. I have been busy, but we are back streaming. I've had a lot of things going on. Let's just put it like that. What announcement? Oh, that's. I'll wait for a few more people to get in. I'll tell you guys my huge announcement. I've been cooking this up for a while. That's part of the reason why I haven't been streaming is because I've been busy cooking up this amazing thing coming to my channel soon. All right. This is part of the reason why I haven't streamed since Saturday. But we're streaming yet again. I was off the ground for a little bit, but that's because we got some amazing stuff coming up soon on my channel that you guys are gonna want to be a part of. Trust me. So let's see here. I think I'm gonna wait for a few more normals to get in here, and then I will tell you guys. All right, before hundreds of people start flooding in. The Orchid said hello. I'm in school, so I can't stay, but I'll watch it later. LOL. See ya. All right, see ya, Orchid. Thanks for being in here. Yeah, don't be on your phone at school, bro. Schools typically don't like that. All right. So, guys, if you saw the title of this stream, you're probably really lost. All right. That's right. I have a big announcement. So everybody's asking me what my 10K special is going to be, and this is something that I was going to do either way without a 10K special, but, you know, I'm at 10K, so I thought I'd do it. I have a Balisong giveaway coming up soon. I'm going to be giving away a Balisong to one of you guys on stream. This is going to be a stream giveaway, a giveaway stream, all right? I have not have it scheduled yet. I think I'm probably going to do it for this Saturday, but, and it's not this stream today. It's going to be sometime in the future. But here in just a few days, I'm going to be doing a giveaway stream, and it's going to be a contest. So that means I'm going to give you guys trivia questions about my channel. So you guys better be studying, all right? Whoever says it first in chat is going to be, I guess, the person who got that question right. Whoever gets the most trivia questions about my channel right is going to win the Balisong on stream, all right? But you guys cannot go and look at it as I say, you guys can't just sit, let's say the question is let's see here, I don't know, when was the first day I posted? You guys cannot go and look at that, then come back and say it. You have to know it, all right, or just make a guess. So you guys better be studying my channel because I'm going to be doing some trivia questions and giving away a Balisong to one of you guys. Now, this Balisong giveaway is going to be eligible for everybody, okay? There's going to be a few requirements. You're going to have Instagram. That's going to be one requirement because that is my only way of contacting people, all right? So you are going to have Instagram to be eligible for this giveaway. And secondly, you're going to have to get at least I don't know all the things I'm going to do yet, but you're going to have to get a few trivia questions right. Now, everybody that is subscribed to my channel is going to be eligible for this giveaway. You do have to be subscribed, but I would really, really, really like it if I was able to give this Balisong away to one of you guys, to one of my normals. I will give it away to somebody who is new to the channel if they win, of course. I'm going to be fair to everybody. I'm not going to be biased in any way, but please, guys, be on your A game, because I would absolutely love to get to send a Balisong to Mia or Silas or Wavy or one of my normals. That would be absolutely amazing, and it would make my day. So, I'm not going to tell you guys what this Balisong is, but I will tell you it's not something that you would expect. It's a really, it's a unique Balisong. I'll put it like that I'm going to be giving away. You guys will know more about it the day of the giveaway, but it is going to be a very big giveaway. Lots of hype for it. It's going to be a really cool stream, and it will be considered my 10K giveaway because I hit 10K subs. And this kind of corresponds with, I'm not sure if you guys saw my post. I'm going to be surprising a few YouTubers. So you guys are going to have to wait and see to see who posts. But I am sending 3 different YouTubers. One of them is going to be a smaller YouTuber, and 2 of them are 2 big YouTubers. I'm sending 3 Balisong YouTubers a custom Balisong. You guys will have to wait and see what I mean by a custom Balisong, but it's a little Balisong surprise. I'll put it like that. So you guys better be checking out other Balisong YouTubers, all right? Because they will probably be posting soon, because I'm sending 3 Balisong YouTubers a custom Balisong and giving away a custom Balisong in the stream. It's all going to be about the same thing. All right, and with that, I will be flipping something else now. Alrighty. Silas said I'm excited. Yeah, you should be. This is one of the craziest things I've done on my channel. Now that I have Instagram, I'm able to do giveaways. Silas said, how are you doing, bro? I'm doing absolutely amazing. Was serving at church last night. I actually ran sound booth last night at church. First time running sound booth. The dudes there, they were teaching me stuff and yada yada. Probably won't do it every time, but it was pretty cool running sound booth at church. Ooh, what's up? IH Son Armstrong. Armstrong said, yo, what's up, Armstrong? Just Aegis said, yo, bro, how Filipino are you? I'm not Filipino at all, but I do flip balisongs, and balisongs did originate from the Philippines. All right, we have 213 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. We barely have anybody asking questions today. It's a little odd. All right, Armstrong said, those are so cool. Hey, thank you. Bonette said, don't cut your hand. I won't. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right. Mojo Zoo said, do you have a mini Zenti? I don't know what a mini Zenti is. Is that a Balisong? If so, I do not own it. Nope. All right, Astrid Eisenman said, can you go Godspeed? Godspeed is actually a yo-yo trick, not a Balisong trick. This guy named Polar Flaps made that a thing, all right? And that is not a real trick. That guy is one of, let's just put it like this, a lot of Balisong YouTubers are not a fan of that guy. And I don't like to call anything Godspeed, because for me as a Christian, I feel like that could be considered using the Lord's name in vain, which I, of course, do not want to do. Mojo said, do you have a Nami? I do not have a Nami. I'm kind of interested in the Squid Tsunami, but they are a bit too pricey for me to get right now. All right, COD Gamer said, I need a cheap Balisong trainer. What should I aim for? Ooh, honestly, the best Balisong trainer that I could recommend to you that is actually cheap would either be the Nabalis Canyon right here. This is a really good Balisong right here. Or, if not the Canyon, I would definitely, honestly, before the Canyon, I would recommend you the Impulse. This thing is what I'd probably recommend to you. This costs about $35 US, and it's from the company Nabalis. This is the Nabalis Impulse. All right. Let's see here. Silas Flip said, can you at least give me a hint about what the Bali is, pretty please? Well, I'll tell you this. This is not a known Bali. You are not going to know the name of this Bali, all right? So this is not an average Balisong that you can get somewhere, so I'll put it like that. All right. So, like, the Buffness was making some G10 Krakens and stuff. I'll just say it's sort of like that. I've done some of my own stuff, I'll say that. That's what I've been working on lately. All right, let's see here. All right, Zinston said, let's see here. Yes, I did a new design, by the way, on my Lego Balisong, too. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm locking up my Balisong cases real quick, and we're good to go. All right, Goku VR said, yo, can you show us some safe Balisong butterfly knives that are cheap? These are all Balisong trainers, so all of these that you see here are safe. These are all perfectly safe. If you're wanting to know a cheap one, I would recommend you the Nabalis Impulse. This thing costs about $35 US and is overall an absolutely amazing flipper. It comes from the company Nabalis. All right. Zenston said, please what? Zenston said, I'm back again. Please put your toes away. I'm so sorry, Zenston. All right. Vincent said, you're finally showing a sharp one. Nope, none of these are sharp. These are all perfectly safe Balisong trainers. All right. Clippy X Pent said, Christ is King. Amen, bro. I absolutely agree with you on that. Jesus says that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and I absolutely believe that with my entire heart, and you should too. All right, Mojo said, I have a carbon DLC tie knot. Dude, that's insane. Let me comprehend that one more time. You said you have a carbon fiber DLC titanium nautilus. Where the crap do you find a titanium nautilus? That is amazing. Goku said, yo, thanks. No problem. Animix said, hi. How what's up, Animix? Vincent said, they're not. They look sharp ones in the middle. Oh, these are what we call false live blades. So this right here is the Nabali's wing. This is a false live blade, which pretty much means that it is just as safe as any sort of other trainer. Just it looks like a live blade, and it looks a lot cooler, even though it's not, and it's perfectly safe. Look up false live blades. They're pretty cool, and they are perfectly safe. All right, PVR said hi. How what's up, PVR? Alex said hi. How what's up, Alex? Aaron Lee said, is the LDY Kite Owl better than the Impulse? Well, I would tell you my thoughts on that, but I have personally not flipped the LDY Kite Owl. I've not flipped any sort of Balisong from the company to LDY, so I cannot tell you which is better. But I can tell you that I really, really enjoy the Impulse, and this is my #1 recommendation to anyone who is a beginner. All right. Mojo said, I'm thinking about getting titanium handles soon. Ooh, dude, that would be sick. All right, Animix said, the live is kind of late, but I love your Balisongs. Hey, thank you, bro. And you said the live is kind of late. I don't know what time it is for you, but for me, it is only like 2:45 in the afternoon right now. All right. Shelby said, this is talent. Hey, thank you, Shelby. Pink Jam C said, how long did it take you to get that good? I've been flipping for about 1.5 years now. All right. Alex said, how was your day? My day is going amazing, Alex. Joe Crab said, can you show me a bee, like a BB Barfly? This is the Barracuda V2 from the company BB Barfly, if that's what you mean. All right, Spiral Honeycomb, so what will you do at 50K subs? Hey, bro, that's a long ways away. I don't know what I'll do at 50K. I'll think of something. It depends when I hit 50K. If I hit 50K within, like, the next month, I have no clue what I'm going to do. But if I hit 50K and it's, like, 1 year or 2 from now, I may be in, like, a different place in life at that point. So I really don't know what I'll do at 50K, but I can tell you it'll be pretty dang sick. All right, what's up, Leanne Miller? What's up, Bradley? Bradley said, Vincent, we have the same time. All right. Vincent said, what's your hardest trick? Vincent, I do not really have a hardest trick. That's something everybody asks me is, oh, what's your hardest trick? What's your hardest trick? For me, personally, once you learn a trick, they're all about the same, all right? There's none that are really harder than others. All right, Jadu said hi. How what's up, Jadu? Neo Baseball said those Balisongs are cool. Also, what's the hardest trick? There is not really any hardest trick for me. Besides maybe the reverse Z-Choker. That one's pretty cool and kind of hard for me to do. Otherwise, I don't really have a hardest trick. All right, Salomon said go get a job. Hey, bro, I'm hoping to get a job soon. Not gonna lie. I do projects here and there, all right? That's pretty much what I do. I go and do projects here and there. I don't have a solid job yet, but hope to go look for that soon. All right. Mick Microwave said, what's your cheapest and most expensive Balisong? This is my most expensive one right here. This is the Barracuda V2 from the company BB Barfly. My cheapest one, I technically would be my Amazon comb, but this thing sucks, so I'm not even going to count it. My cheapest one would be this one right here, the Balisong Impulse. This costs about $35 US. All right, Riley J said, what's your fave? My favorite is probably either the Wing or the Impulse. This right here is the Impulse that I'm flipping right now. Coconut said the lag. Ooh, is it lagging for you? Gamer Kitty said, ooh, hi. How what's up, Gamer Kitty? All right, Vienna said, that looks cool. Hey, thank you, Vienna. Hope I pronounced your name right. All right, Braylin said, how long did it take you to learn how to do that? Not too long. You can learn a new trick within just a few hours, but when you're just now starting Balisong flipping, it takes about a day or two to learn a new trick. But I have been flipping for about 1.5 years now. All right, Tracy said, can I have one? Hey, Tracy, you are in luck. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned, I'm going to be doing a Balisong giveaway soon on my channel for hitting 10K subs. So I am going to be doing a giveaway soon. You'll have to figure out if you are eligible for the giveaway, and maybe you'll win. Maybe you'll win. All right, Mina said hi. How is up, Mina? Axel said, where do you buy these? I get most of mine from the company Nabalis. This is how you spell it, all right? Nabalis, Nabalis. And that actually, it could be said N.A. Bally's because it actually stands for Next Adventure in Balisongs, or Your Next Adventure in Balisongs. It's a pretty cool name, and that's where I get most of my Balisongs from. All right, Tracy said, alrighty, already done that? All right. Let's see here. Hey, please do not spam Leanne, or you will be put on timeout. Dominic Berry said, yo, Sammy, it's Dom. Yo, what's up, Dominic? Guys, can we get W Dom in the chat? Dom is one of my friends, and he's an awesome guy. All right. All right. Fiddle Castro Official said, where can I buy a good trainer at? Because I have an actual one, and I don't want to cut myself. Ooh, I got you. All of these here are trainers, but I would recommend going and looking at the Nabalis official website. All right, Nabalis, however you like to say it. They sell very, very good trainers at different prices. They have some that are upward of $100, and they have some that are under $50, actually. I stole your toast. Please stop spamming, or my moderators will take you down. As a matter of fact, some mods just take him down, please. He's spamming too much. All right. Thank you so much, Honeycomb. I will pin that for you. All right, Silas said, hey, Sammy, when do you do the giveaway and someone wins? Sorry, I feel like I messed it up. Hey, Sammy, when you do the giveaway and someone wins and they live in a different country, will you still ship to them? It depends which country. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to ship to every country, so there are things that I can and cannot do. All right, I cannot promise you that I can ship to every country. That's not because I'm being mean. I just legally can't. So typically, I think one of the requirements will probably be that you do have to live in the U.S. Now, I might possibly, depending on where you live in Canada, I might be able to ship to either Canada or to the UK, possibly. But I really doubt it. I think one of the requirements is most likely going to be that you have to live here in America to be eligible for the giveaway, unfortunately. That is kind of sad, but it is going to have to be one of the requirements. All right. What's up, NG99? What's up, Bradley? What's up, Henry? Henry said UK. All right. Valenzulia said, can you do a hacky sack type of trick with a butterfly knife? Ooh, that's a good question. Hacky sack type of trick. Let me think here. Like, I don't know. You're talking about parabolic type stuff. So, like, you're talking about doing parabolics. Hold up. I'll whip out my wing and do some parabolics with the wing for you real quick. Or actually, the cheese is pretty good for parabolics. You mean, like, I don't even know what you mean by hacky sack type stuff. That's a bit weird. All right, Aiden Haley said, what state do you live in? I live in the amazing state of Missouri, here in the U.S. Sigma Riz said, is this illegal? Nope, these are not illegal. These are all Balisong trainers, and these are all perfectly legal where I live. All right, Rumka J said, hi, bro. Hi, what's up, bro? I feel like I remember you in some of Ghost Sold streams. Aaron Lee said, what is a good step-up Balisong after the impulse? That is an amazing question. A good step-up after the impulse, of course, always would be a Squid Industries Balisong, but I get not everybody is able to afford Balisongs from Squid Industries. So, the step-up Balisong I would recommend to you from the impulse would have to be either the cheese. The cheese is a good step-up Balisong. That it flips really well and is a good public flipper. But if you're wanting something more advanced, I would have to say the Barracuda V2 is really good, all right? This thing costs about $130 to $150 US, and it is a very, very good advanced Balisong from the company BB Barfly. Tennessee Football Fandom said, you're so good. Hey, thank you. Raiden Jones said, hi. How what's up, Raiden? Mina said, can you send to Emmerts? Don't know where that is. I probably cannot, unfortunately. And I'm talking about my giveaway, by the way, guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway in just a couple of days. Izzy, a.k.a. Icky, said, hi. How what's up, Izzy? Josephine G said, hi. How what's up, Josephine? Johnston said, hello. Hello, what's up, Johnston? Genio, my bad, said, are you becoming a ninja? Nope, I just love Balisong flipping. All right. Andy Wallman said he's 6. All right. Lil Alex Fishin said, hey, what's up? Debbie Jones said hi. What's up, Debbie Jones? Uh, what's up, Vasil? Lil Alex Fishin, please stop spamming. Mojo Zoo said, so doesn't that mean that your knot is more expensive than your barfly? Uh, yeah. Here's the thing. This is not a authentic knot. This is and it's not even my knot. This is a balisong that I'm borrowing from my friend, and this is a Nautilus clone from the company Armshark. I'm borrowing this from a friend right now because he decided to let me use it for some videos and some streams. So I'm borrowing this Armshark Nautilus from my friend currently. This is a clone, but in my opinion, it's a very good clone. The company Armshark makes very, very good clones, but I would not say it. Here's the thing: I've never flipped an authentic Nautilus, so I cannot tell you if it's as good as the authentic Nautilus. But I can tell you that this thing does not develop tap as easily as an authentic Nautilus because it has a thinner trainer blade. All right. Valenzuela said, do a hacky sack kick on one to open it and catch it and start doing tricks. That would honestly hurt my feet because all of these are metal. So if I did that, I would have to do it with the Nautilus because it's G10 and it at least is a bit softer. I'll try it. I'll try it for you, okay? Here we go. Oh, crap. I got to get this right. Come on. I'm doing this for you. Come on. Come on. We're doing this now. No. Nope. Flick in the air. Catch. Do tricks. I got you. There we go. That's the best I can do for you. I'm sorry if I showed my dogs a bit too much, but that is about the best I can do for you. All right. Footy FR said, how much can I buy for? None of mine are for sale, but you can get all these online. I'd recommend going to the company Nabalis and looking for balisongs there. Xander said, Xander's that guy, he's him, said, feet finder go. Whoa, Jamal. All right, Nate said the GOAT, it's a trainer. Yep. Riley said favorite trick. Ooh, that's a good question. I really don't know what my favorite trick is. I'd probably have to go with my own custom trick called the Around the World. All right. All that is just a Z choker up into a helix aerial and ice pick catch. All right. Footy FR said you're the GOAT. All right. Riley J said show the Lego one. I got you, bro. I am showing the Lego one, and I'll actually flip the Lego one for you. Now, this thing does need to get a bit looser. It's a bit tight right now, the pivots are, but that's just something that's just a problem you have with Lego Balisongs. Neo Baseball says, the last one a comb? Yes, it is. That is from Amazon, though, and it is a bad Balisong. I would not recommend it, but it does look pretty sick to whip out a Balisong and comb your hair. All right. Raiden Jones said, coolest test. All right. Xander said, how you learn? I learn most of my tricks just from tutorials off of YouTube, and I actually now make my own tutorials, so feel free to go check out some of my tutorials on my channel. Lulu Loves Palestine said, do your hardest trick. All right, I don't really have a hardest trick. That's something everybody asked me, but I think it would probably have to be the reverse Z choker. Let me put down my Lego Balisong, get an actual Balisong to do this. I think, here we go. There it is, reverse Z choker right there. All right, Nick Loves Baseball said, dude, hardest trick. Just did it. Chance said, which one is your favorite? Probably the wing, the Nabalis wing. Rain said, hi, what's up? Raiden Jones said, what's your favorite one? Everybody's asking what my favorite one is. This is my favorite one right here, the Nabalis wing. All right, guys. All right, Zoe said, pink, please. I got you. I'll flip the pink one in just a second. Silas said, that Lego Balisong is almost chunkier than the Barracuda. It is chunkier than the Barracuda. I can confirm that right now. All right. Let's see here. The GOAT said, did you get that Lego Balisong or did you build it yourself? I built it myself. I build Lego Balisongs. All right. Baby Dragon said, hi, what's up, Baby Dragon? Isaac Too Big said, dang, that's a big toe. Yes, I do have very big toes, but I don't know why you're focusing on that instead of my Balisongs. Why do you guys do this? Why? Somebody explain to me why, please. I mean, I get the toe obsession, but chill down, please, when you got other stuff you could be watching, like Balisong flipping. All right. Chance said, what one should I buy and where should I buy it? I would recommend getting the Nivalis Impulse, this one right here. It costs about $35 US, and I'd recommend getting it either off of Amazon or off of the Nivalis website. I'd recommend getting it off of the Nivalis website just to make sure that you get it, because this is a Nivalis Balisong. All right. Do a trick beginners can learn. I got you. This is called the Y2K. Boom. That's a very simple beginner trick. Right there. It's the Y2K. Boom. All right. Bubba said, I will ask again. Do the ladies love it? Not working out too good for me, but you can try it yourself. I think it honestly depends on location. Depends on what the ladies around you like. I can tell you for me, nope, doesn't work too well. As a young man, no, it does not work the greatest. But there are some ladies who do. I've had many people, girls on my channel, be like, "Ooh, that's so cool. I like you." Yada yada. No, okay, not happening. I do not do long distance. But for me and where I live at, nope, it does not get many girls. Misha Stevens said, "Can you give me a shout out? Shout out to you, Misha Stevens." George said, "Can you add Lego to the Lego one?" Yeah, I got you. I don't know what you mean by add Lego to the Lego one. What do you mean add Lego to the Lego one? Like a real Lego brick to make sure that it's Lego? I got you. I got you, bro. I'll just get a... What do I want to get here? I'll just whip out this 1x6. Boom, I have a 1x6 here. And I'll attach it here, just to prove to you that this is Lego. Come on. Come on. Go on there, please. There we go. Boom. I promise you this is real Lego. Now I'll flip it with a 1x6 on it. This is really chunky and weird, but you know. All right, Jennifer said, hi, what's up, Jennifer? Zoe said, please, 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 please. All right, what are you pleasing about? Chunky Chicken Climbers said, have you ever accidentally hit yourself? Nope. These are all Balisong trainers, and these are all perfectly safe. I have dropped it on my toe once. That doesn't feel too good. Taco Mario said, hi, can you give me a shout out? Shout out to you, Taco Mario 13. All right, Rain said, can I subscribe? Please subscribe. I would recommend it. You don't have to, all right? I'm not going to force anyone to subscribe, but it does support me, and I do appreciate it when people do subscribe. Let's see here. My goodness, I need to straighten out my Balisongs here. Hold up a second, guys. Come on, straighten these up. Hold up. Sorry, guys, I have OCD and ADHD. We're good. All right. Susan Smith said, hey, can you give me a shout out? Shout out to you, Susan Smith. Boron Jr. said, give me one. Hey, Boron, I'm not just going to give you one, but I am doing a giveaway here in the near future. So stay tuned on my channel. Feel free to subscribe, and you might be eligible to win the giveaway. Marls, Heart said, hello. Hello, what's up, Marls? Mojo said, do you have any live blades? I do own a live blade, but I do not flip it on camera for YouTube reasons, all right? Mac Services said, can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, Mac Services. Valor said, any reel? I do own a live blade, but I do not flip it on camera. I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. All right. Leslie Memes said, can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, my less memes. Kayla said, hi. Hi, what's up, Kayla? Cameron said, sup, man? Yo, what's up, bro? Misha Stevens said, hey, can you give me a shout out? Shout out to you, Misha Stevens. And as a matter of fact, never mind. Not shout out to you because you just cuss for no entire reason. I have a few rules on here, guys. Just please don't use foul language. Do not spam, and you'll be good to go. You do either of those things, and you will be taken down. All right, April Chloe, BFFs Forever said, can I have a shout out? Shout out to you, April and Chloe, BFFs Forever. Fishy Fishing said, do you have a tutorial on how to make the Lego one? I am going to be I might release a tutorial here in the future if that's something you guys want to see, but currently I do not have a tutorial out on my channel. No. Valor said, please give me a shout out. Shout out to you, Valor. Official Cat said, please, please, please. What, Official Cat? What are you pleasing to? All right. Maxie's Phone said, what's up? What's up? Nikki said, please shout me out. Shout out to you, Nikki Lavelle. Joshua, you are getting taken down. Mods, please be on your A game. There are people cussing for no entire reason. All right. PGS said, I will sub if you give me a shout out. Shout out to you, PGS. And you still do not have to sub unless you enjoy my content. All right. Solar Stars said, can you flip the Lego one? I got you, bro. I'll absolutely flip the Lego one for you. Here we go. All right. Official guys, I just wanted to say, please, 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 please. All right. Bugs Meme said, use the Lego one, please, for sub. I got you. I'm using the Lego one right now. Tim Tawny said, "Real blade won't get you in trouble." I know that. I just do not flip my live blade on stream. I do own a live blade, but I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. And currently, the reason why I don't flip my live blade is because I have it taken apart. This is it right here. But you know, all right. Let's see here. My money said, "Use the real blade for sub." Nope, I do not use live blades on stream. I'll use false lives and trainers, but I will not use a live blade on stream. All right, Tank said, "Hey, bro. Hey, what's up, bro?" Dang, this thing really needs to loosen up. All right. Okay, Lead the Way said, "Why?" What are you asking why for? Tilly said, "I am Sam's mom. I'm just using her phone. She passed away last night." I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm very, very sorry to hear that, Tilly. I'll be praying for you. All right. Tilted Trash Talk said, "Hi, do you remember me?" I feel like I might. I might remember you. Firewolf of God said, "Can you do it slow to teach us, please?" I got you, bro. I'll absolutely do that for you. What do I want to use slowly? I'll use this one, all right? So, I guess if you'd like, I could teach you the Y2K, but I do have tutorials on that on my channel. So I'm not going to teach you anything, but I can do it slowly for you. There you go. It's slow. Slower anyways. There you go. I did it slowly. All right. Gorebox said, "This is so cool." Hey, thank you. Thank you, Gorebox. All right. Why Yub? I'm a big fan. Can you shout me out? Shout out to you, Why Yub, with some sort of flag beside your name. All right. Car Lover said, "Can you do it with my own?" Can I do it with you with my own? You can actually, if you'd like to. I'm not gonna do any collab streams unless I know you in real life or you are a different YouTuber. But yes, you can do this while watching my stream. Firewolf of God said, "Dang, bro, you look like the COD Balisong when you press the inspect weapon emote in game." All right. I personally do not play COD, but that's cool. Legendary Master said, "Shout out, shout out, shout out to you, Legendary Master." All right, Ghost said, "Sam, please show off more tricks you made up, please." I got you, bro. All right. You want me to show off some tricks that I made? I got you. Let me just put the chair away real quick. Okay. Number one trick that I made is the around the world. Boom. All right, another trick that I made. Technically, I didn't make this one, but I do a pen spinning trick with my Balisong. And that's literally just... it's just doing the infinity while holding one handle. If you know how to do the infinity, the pen spinning trick, just try doing the infinity with using one handle, all right? And you hold it on each side, and then boom. That's the infinity. All right. Another trick that I did that I came up with myself is doing a ladder, but like sort of like a helix motion when you do a ladder. So you're going to hold it opposite side. Most people hold your Balisong glitz to do ladders. I hold it the opposite side, okay? And I whip it under, over, around, and ice pick position. Boom. Let's try that again. Boom. All right. There are some few tricks that I came up with myself. Jennifer said, "Hello, hello, hello. Hello, what's up, Jennifer?" Grim Reaper said, "Can you congrats me for hitting 100 subscribers?" Congrats, Grim Reaper. All right. Zenzium said, "Can you use the gold one for a bit? Look cool." All right, I got you. I'll happily use the gold one. This is the Nabali Impulse right here. All right. Zaya said, "What's your first Balisong?" My first Balisong is my Lego Balisong, and then my comb, and then the Canyon. So technically, I would consider my first Balisong to be either my Lego one or the Canyon, because the comb is not that good. All right. Raiden Jones said, "Please shout out to you, Raiden Jones." All right, the Beanie VR said, "I've always wanted a Balisong. Where do you get them?" I get mine from the company Nabalis. This is how you spell it right here, Nabalis. All right, that's where I recommend getting yours. This one is from the company Nabalis, and most of mine are from that company. Hamburger said, "I like hamburgers." Hey, that's awesome. Oh, crap. Let's see here. J. Jean James said, "Can you try cone?" Don't know what you mean by that. Will said, "Oh no, scary." Don't know why you think this is scary, but all right. Cool Dog said, "Is the Nabali's Impulse expensive?" Nope, this is actually the cheapest Balisong that I would recommend to anyone. This thing costs about $35 US. Only about 35 bucks. That is very, very, very cheap when it comes to balisongs. Most good balisongs cost at least 200 to 300 bucks. All right. Pudge said, What's the biggest balisong I own? Probably my Lego one. All right. Nicole said, hi. What's up, Nicole? Johnny said they're called butterfly knives. Actually, that is not the proper name. These are actually called balisongs. But the reason that people started giving them the name butterfly knives is because the company that made them big was the company Benchmade, and Benchmade's logo has a butterfly on it, all right? And they called this the Balisong. That is what the name has always been. But since the company Benchmade made it popular, everybody knew that this type of knife was known as the butterfly knife because it had a butterfly logo, even though its proper name was a balisong. And these that I flip here, these are all balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, so they are not even knives. These are all toys. But that the proper name for these is actually a balisong, not a butterfly knife. Let's see here. Zay said, where did you learn all the tricks? Honestly, just tutorials on YouTube, and I have a best friend who's into flipping, and he taught me a few tricks when I first got started. Burren Clark said, please, can you spin your balisong for a minute straight right now, please? I got you. You talking about the chaplain? I got you, bro. All right. Tom said, do you have any gravity knives? I do not. I do not own a gravity knife. Logic said, a what? This is a balisong. I like your share logo, by the way. Been a minute since I've watched the shares. That was like core childhood right there. Not gonna lie. All right. There's no N in that Logic. No N. It's just bally, and then song. Balisong. All right. Boys in Brick Studios said hi. What's up, Boys in Brick Studios? Rain said comb, please. All right. I will here in just a second. Sheepdog said dogs is out. Hey, why you guys always gotta focus on the dogs? Chill down. Your grippers are impressive, bro. Do you guys just want me to do a feet stream at this point? Why is everybody focused on my feet? Come on now. Come on. They're all the way down there. Chill down, bro. I haven't even showed you how I just stand on my big toes sometimes, okay? Chill down. Come on. Come on. Focus on the balisong flipping, please. Cheeky Chicken Nugget said hi. What's up? Slapatro said, are those real or fake? There is no such thing. Okay, I take that back. There is such thing as fake. These are, what I think you mean by real or fake is, are they sharp? None of these are sharp. These are all balisong trainers. That does not mean they're fake, all right? But these are balisong trainers, and these are all perfectly safe. All right. LW Plays said, hi. What's up, LW? Perdon said, has he done pink yet? I have not flipped the pink one in a minute, but I have flipped it yet, yes. All right, Slisk Projects, how many times do you drop them? I barely ever drop them nowadays, but when you learn a new trick, it is normal to drop your balisong a lot when you're learning a new trick because you do not know the trick yet. But because I have all these tricks down, I typically do not drop it that often. All right, Dusty Roy, what's up? Rain said, can they cut? Nope. These are all perfectly safe. These are all balisong trainers. These are all just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right, Mayo Kip said, can you use the Lego one, please? I got you. I will here in just a second. Zay said, can you try the other silver one? Yes, I'll try the other silver one for you right now. This is the Balisong Canyon right here. This thing is absolutely awesome. All right. The Predator said, what are your most expensive balisongs? My most expensive balisongs are going to definitely be the Balisong Wing and the Barracuda V2 from BB Barfly. Both of them costing around $130 US. All right, Raiden Jones said, Samuel Blair is a nice name. Hey, thank you. Rain said, wait, can you repeat that, please? Sorry. Yep, the Barracuda V2 from the company BB Barfly. That's the green and blue one. And then the Balisong Wing from the company Balisong. That is the silver and black one right there. All right. Tilly said, do you remember me, Sammy? She was your follower? Yes, I do remember you, Tilly. Clara said, hi. What's up, Clara? Andrew Boback said, hi. What's up, Andrew? The Punk said, hello, Mr. Feet. Hey, bro, why you guys got to keep doing that? Come on. Footy FR said, do you have live tomorrow? I do plan to go live tomorrow, yes. I try and stream daily if I can. I try and do daily live streams. I haven't been able to stream lately because I've been busy cooking up some other stuff, such as a giveaway coming up soon. But I'm back on the grind, and I should be streaming again daily. All right. Tia Henry said, how much was it? I didn't hear. How much was what? This one right here cost about $50 right here. 50 US dollars for this thing. This is the Balisongs Canyon. Eli Morgan said it's good, bro. I thank you. Ronnie Radic, #1 fan, said, "Hi, I'm new here. What's your favorite battle song?" Ooh, good question. My favorite battle song is probably the Nabali's Wing, honestly. I really, really have been enjoying the Wing lately. All right, Caden Family Show said, what's bro? All right, Ashley said, wear socks, man. Why does everybody focus on my feet? Come on now, come on. All right, Jack Good said, how long did it take you to learn? Not that long, honestly, but I have been flipping for about a year and a half now. All right, Zia or Zay said, how much are the Balisongs worth altogether? That's a really good question. I've not done that math in a while. So this one right here, the pink one, this is not mine. This is an Armshark Nautilus clone that I'm borrowing from a friend right now. So I'm not going to count this one. But all these all together, and I'm not going to count the Lego one because I don't know how much each part costs. But these right here, these are my main Balisongs that I own, all right? And these all together, let's count it up. 45 US dollars. This one costs 45. Even though I said 35 in the past, the silver on silver variant of the Impulse does cost 35, whereas the faded one that I own does cost 45. 45 plus 125. Let's do that math real quick, guys. Come on now, big brain this. That will be 170. So we have 170 right here, plus another $70 right here. So that would be about 240. Boom, 240 over here, okay? Then this is 50, so that would be 290. Then now what is 290 plus 140? Let's see here. 290 plus 140, that would be 390, and then that'll be 430. This right here costs $430. Dang, I've blown a lot of money on Balisongs that I did not realize. That's crazy. Moja said, is the wing titanium? Nope. This it is 7075 aluminum handles with a steel blade. So it's 7075 aluminum, but Nabalis is very good at fading the handles. All right, Ha said, bro, got scammed. I did not get scammed at all. These are all very good Balisongs. All right, Raiden Jones said, I like green and purple. All right. All right, Nick Football Edit said, can you do your favorite skill? I'm kind of doing it right now. I really enjoy Balisong flipping, and I might do a parkour stream in the future. I really, really also enjoy parkour. Alien Man said, hi, how what's up, Alien Man? Party Ya said, I love butterfly knife trainers. Hey, that's awesome. Bricks to Wheels said, please use the Lego one. I will here in just a second. I don't like using this specific Lego one that I have here that much because it is not really loose yet. I have to flip it a whole bunch before the pivots get as loose as they need to be. So that's why I've not been flipping it a crazy amount. But I'll go grab my other Lego one real quick. That is a new design that I did. So here is my older design. This thing has very, very loose pivots and flips very, very good. Doesn't look as cool, but they're both pretty cool Balisongs. If I were to name the Lego Balisong, I'd probably name it the Falcon. Not gonna lie, that seems like a pretty appropriate name for this thing. All right, the Twilight Zone said, love and respect from South Jersey, brother. You are talented. God bless. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you. Logan said, do butterfly, please. I am. All of these are butterfly knives right here. Butterfly knife trainers. All right. Miko said, what am I even looking at and what does it do? These are all Balisongs. These are just pretty much for doing tricks with. They're all like the ultimate fidget toy, honestly. So here, I'm going to put my Lego ones over there. Nautilus back over here. Amazon one right here. And we're good to go. I think I'll flip the Amazon Balisong for a little bit. All right. Let's see here. Ronnie said, Balisongs are sick. Where do you buy your trainers or officials? These are all official trainers. But I buy most of mine from the company Nabalis, all right? Nabalis, Nabalis. That's a very, very good Balisong company. Anthony said, hi. How what's up, Anthony? Johnny said, can I what? Jaximus MC said, I'm new. What's your channel about? It's cool. Ooh, my channel is all about Balisongs. So this is what I do on my channel. I flip these Balisong trainers, And then I also like to do daily live streams. So I stream like this. I answer y'all's questions, chat with you guys while flipping. And then I go to different heights and I travel to different places and do entertaining balisong videos. And maybe even some vlog style parkour videos in the future. And then I also have posted some memes on my shorts. Harbor Productions, please do not spam, but hi. All right, Wanda Jackson said, what do you do for a living? I personally right now am not doing a crazy amount for a living, but I am still, let's say, looking for more stuff. I do projects off and on and YouTube. All right. Bella said, can you say ooh lol? I got you. Ooh lol. There you go. All right. Aiden said, hi. What's up, Aiden? Pippin said, have you hurt yourself? Nope, not with balisongs, because these are all balisong trainers, and these are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, having fun with. All right, let's see here. Party said, I bought 56 different and 52 same ones, lol. That's crazy. Mayo Kip said, did you make the Lego one by yourself? Yes, I did. I think I made my first Lego Balisong design a few years back from this like little kids tutorial on YouTube on how to make one. It was not that good, so I revamped and redesigned. I took that design that I saw off of YouTube, revamped it, redesigned it, and made lots of different designs since then, and came up with this thing that flips very, very well. All right, Anthony said, Ronnie Squiddy. All right, Squid Industries. Let's see here. Arday said, do you have a sharp one? I do, but I do not flip it on camera. I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. All right, Nathalie Lorburn said, pick up the pink one, please. I got you. There you go. Mojo said, is it wrong if I name my pet rat Jesus, but the J is pronounced as an H? Honestly, that's for you yourself to study. It depends what you mean it. There's many people named Jesus. Okay, that's an average name. But if you're trying to name your pet rat Jesus after our Messiah, I would say that is not all right. Yeah. All right. The boys chef said, thoughts on the Benchmade trainer? I didn't even know Benchmade made trainers nowadays. Are they seriously doing that? I bet you the trainer that they are making is most likely the Benchmade Necron, and that thing flips like dookie. It sucks. I would not recommend any sort of balisongs from Benchmade. Not for the fact that Benchmade is all bad, but nowadays there are a lot of companies that have more modern balisongs that flip so much better than Benchmade. Benchmade's like the OG company, but nowadays they're just honestly outdated with better companies such as Squid Industries and Nabalis. All right. All right. Gecko said, my brother is trying to learn those tricks. Hey, that's awesome. Tell him to check out some of my tutorials. I have lots of tutorials on my channel. All right, Ronnie said, what's another brand you recommend? Ooh, that's a good question. Honestly, I recommend the brand BB Barfly. It's a brand from Canada. Or if you're looking to blow some more money, there's a more of an expensive brand called Squid Industries that makes very good balisongs. This right here is a clone. This is an Armshark clone. The company Armshark cloned a Squid Industries balisong called the Nautilus. This is a Nautilus right here. And Squid Industries is an American company that makes very good balisongs. So I would definitely recommend Squid Industries. Mojo said, I do not allow Benchmade slander. What do you mean? Benchmade is good, all right? I'm not saying Benchmade is a bad brand. I'm saying nowadays, Benchmade, in my opinion, is outdated, all right? Benchmade does have good balisongs. I'm not denying that. But nowadays, Benchmade is outdone by Squid Industries and other companies such as Machine Wise and Squid Industries and BB Barfly, other more modern brands. All right. Sodia Brown said, I had water. Hey, that's awesome. All right. Judia said, what's the hardest trick to do with the balisong? That's a really good question. Me personally, I still do not have down the wrist bump, my helix aerial to wrist bump. That is something that is a very hard trick for me to do. is the wrist bump, but I can do the just average helix aerial, like ice pick catch, or even the zero gravity scissor. Honestly, I love doing zero gravity scissors. All right. May said, what's the best brand to get? Nibalis. I would recommend you Nibalis for sure. Will's vid said, how is the cheese? I just got one and it's still shipping. Ooh, the cheese is an absolutely amazing balisong. Even though you don't see me flip it that much, it is one of my best balisongs here for sure. The cheese is absolutely amazing, and it's a very, very, very good public flipper. All right. Baby Edit said, do Godspeed. Godspeed is a yo-yo trick, and me personally, I don't like calling anything Godspeed because that could easily be considered using the Lord's name in vain, which I do not want to risk doing as a Christian at all. All right. Eli said, yo, Samuel, have you ever played Titanfall 2? Nope, never played it. Pink E said, cool, hey, thank you. Ollie Bacon said, what's your favorite trick to do? Ooh, that's a good question. Probably the trick that I came up with called the Around the World. It's a pretty cool trick. It's just a Z-choker and a helix aerial ice pick catch. All right. Mojo said, do you eat shrimp? I do not eat shrimp, no. All right, Anonymous Bean said, where can I get one? I recommend getting a balisong from the company Balis. Ronnie said, do you have sharp balisongs? And if so, have you ever gotten hurt? I do have live blades, but all the live blades I have had have not been good. They have been from auctions and other places and been honestly just CCC balisongs. But nope, I've never gotten hurt from a live blade, and I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. All right, 2-Bit's in here. What's up, 2-Bit? 2-Bit said, hit the wrist bump as it's still going up or at the apex of the throw. Ooh, all right. I'll try that right now. All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thank you. Hold up. So as I am throwing it up. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you, 2-Bit. I'll have to be practicing that for sure. I always let it come down on my wrist. That's obviously not right. Dang. Hold up. Yo. Hold it. I gotta try this now. Come on. Maybe. Yeah, that's something I gotta practice for sure. All right. Let's see here. I am gonna have to start wrapping up stream here, guys. So I'll take a few more questions before I wrap up stream, though. Zinc Skibbity said fake. Nope, I am not a fake. Zinc Skibbity. Play Slay said, can you flip the gold and black one by the pink one, please? Yeah, I got you. Here you go. This is the Nibalis Impulse, by the way. 2-Bit said, there it is. Yep, I definitely got to keep practicing the wrist bump. Thank you so much for giving me that advice, 2-Bit. I really appreciate it. All right. Fabio said, are they props or real? These are all real balisongs, but these are all balisong trainers. So that means that these are all perfectly safe. They're just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. They're literally just for doing tons of tricks with. They're basically the ultimate fidget toy. Vortex said, I have one too. Hey, that's awesome. Eli said, I recommend you play it. Titanfall can rapidly improve your reaction time. All right. Wanda Jackson said, can you please pick up the Lego one, please? I got you, Wanda. All right. William said, what would happen if you messed up a trick? Nothing, honestly. If I messed up a trick, I might drop it, might catch it when I drop it, and it's perfectly fine because these are all trainers. Logan said, what would you say is an easy trick for beginners? Probably the Y2K. I'd recommend watching my tutorial on the Y2K with the Playground Series Episode 2. So watch like one of the most recent, either of my most recent videos where I go to different playgrounds and flip. Those are very, very good beginner tutorials. All right. CT said, you got a karambit? I do not have a karambit. I've been interested in a karambit, though. JW Sheep said, hi, what's up? Alex said, where can I get them? I recommend getting them from the company Balis. Let's see here. Dads, Funk's Dads said, do you have any real balisongs? By that, I assume you mean live blades. And yes, I do own a live blade, but I do not flip it on camera. I flip strictly trainers on YouTube. All right, Anna said, do you have pocket knives? Yes, I do. But those are different than balisongs. These are all balisong trainers here. Johnny said, I'm using a carrot balisong from Amazon. Oh, I know exactly which one you're talking about, bro. That's awesome. Spartan 117 said, I've been looking at the Ballast Canyon for a while. Do you think it's a good first balisong? Absolutely, I do. This was one of my first balisongs, honestly. I wish I would have started with the Canyon. I started with a Lego balisong. Like, literally, that Lego balisong right there is very similar to the Lego balisong that I started with. And after that, I got an Amazon balisong. Now, here's what you absolutely do not want to do. Do not start with an Amazon balisong. It will go horribly. But I absolutely would recommend the Canyon as a first balisong. Yes, whether you get the false live blade variant or the trainer, the Canyon is an amazing first pick. If you want something that's lighter weight, though, if you don't really like heavier balisongs, then get the Impulse. The Impulse is pretty much, in my opinion, it's just a lighter weight version of the Canyon. So if you're looking for a lighter weight balisong, get the Impulse. If you're fine with having something heavier and you like heavier balisongs, get the Canyon. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same. Besides the fact that the Canyon is more durable also because it's all stainless steel. Anthony said, hey, I started with an Amazon balisong. Hey, Anthony, I did too. All right, Will's vid said, have you tried the Nabalis G10? I have not. Nabalis has gotten a lot better at making balisongs since the Nabalis G10. Nowadays, they have things such as the Canyon, the Impulse, the Cheese, the Wing. They have a lot better balisongs nowadays than just the G10. All right. Kaysen said, hey, I love your videos. This is the third live stream I've watched. Hey, thank you, Kaysen. All right, Grim Reaper said, can you make me mod? I won't abuse. All right. I will think about it. I'm currently not looking for any mods, but I do appreciate the offer. Alrighty, guys. I think I am going to end the stream here. I'm going to take 3 more questions, and then I will be ending stream. Stinky Goober said, how do you build one of those Lego ones? I might post a tutorial in the future, but I will not be able to tell you on stream right now. That'll take way too long. Jasper said, this is my 3rd time watching your live. Hey, thank you, Jasper. Let's see here. Vortex said, use the black one with holes. You're talking about the Amazon balisong. This one is not a good one at all. This thing is probably my worst balisong here. But it flips. If it flips, it flips, as Ghost Flipping would say. All right. Anthony said, what are you giving away, Sammy? I'm giving away a balisong. I'm not going to tell you what balisong yet. It's going to be a surprise. But I'm going to be doing a giveaway stream very, very soon. Yes, the Lego ones work. Someone asked if the Lego ones work. I'm going to be doing a giveaway stream here in just a few days. And I'm going to be giving away a custom balisong to one of you guys as my 10K special. Alrighty, guys. Soccer Girl said, do you give those out? I do not give these out randomly, no, but I am doing a giveaway, a special, my first giveaway on my channel because I hit 10K subs. Alrighty, guys. This has been an amazing stream. And if you are new to the stream, I end every single stream with scripture. So today we are going to be ending with Matthew 5, all right? That is a book of the Bible that we have been going over lately at church that I really enjoy, all right? So go read Matthew 5. I'm not going to quote any single verse from Matthew 5. I'm just going to say all of Matthew 5. Typically, I end with one verse, but today we're ending with a whole chapter. Go read Matthew 5, and I will also, when I'm done streaming, go and read Matthew 5. And you guys can tell me about what you learned next time we're in stream. With that, I will see you amazing people in the next one. And also, stay tuned on my channel. Stay subscribed because you may be eligible to win the giveaway coming up in just a few days. I will see you amazing people in the next one.